I got to get into the groove because sometimes, we got to pump ourselves up, bro. Gotta get our shirts ready, get our hats ready. Oh, you don't have a hat? Get ready. Get my beard ready. Get your beard ready, buddy. Get your little patches up. Welcome back, everybody. We're back at it again. Your boy Yoyo. You call me Darth Bat Guy. Just call me Yoyo. Doesn't matter. Either one. This is Ruben. Ruben, I don't have a nickname for you, buddy. I don't have a nickname for you.
Technically, it's supposed to be Ozzy because my middle name is Oswald, like Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh my God. He was named after the penguin. I'm going to call him Penguin. That's it. His name is the Penguin. He's the Penguin. All right. Ruben the Penguin Camacho. That's his
nice.
name. That's his new name now. Okay. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry it's been a while, but I've been looking for Ruben and it's taken me forever to find him, and I finally found him. He's here. He's back. And we're talking about Batman. We're talking about the DCAU. What is it? I don't even know. DCAU. There you go. DCAU. This is the Detective Comics animated movies or universe movies, technically.
Yes, technically. It's technically all of the animated movies in DC, like from even it even includes like the series, like the Batman animated series, the Superman everything. It encompasses everything, bro.
Yeah,
I love it.
So this is the cool thing. So I actually got into the DCAU. It's gonna take me a while to get that right. The DCAU, back when the Son of Batman came out. That's where I got into it because I was like, I would watch this movie and I'm like, oh, that seems cool. I was like, this movie and this movie kind of seem like they're in the same universe, but I never put two and two together until I saw that one. And then I go back and I'm like, dude, there's like the Justice League War that goes with this. And then after that, they have another one, and then another one. Anyways, make life shorter. We're gonna be talking about the DCAU. It's so hard to say it. It's so hard. Anyways, DCAU. I'm trying to learn.
DC Animated Universe.
There you go. DC Animated Universe. We're going to be talking about this, but beforehand, I actually do have some news, Ruben. I do have some news. I don't know if you know about this. Yeah. So Avatar got pushed back almost every year for the past like 4 years.
Right.
It's coming out next year, supposedly in December. So, because since Disney owns the Avatar franchise and Star Wars, they didn't want them to compete, and so Avatar comes out next year. And then Star Wars comes out 2023. I think the new trilogy or whatever they're doing. Anyways, I know Darth Bat Guy, right? I like Star Wars too. Anyways, so Avatar is actually coming out with a game called The Frontiers of Pandora. I just saw their trailer for the game. The game actually it looks cheaper than the movie. But
really?
It looks good. It looks good. It's really hard because if you think about it, you're like, man, this movie is so good. It's so like it took CGI to the next level because James Cameron, he's the director, right? He's the maker of this. He does next level stuff. Like you rarely see his movies flunk. Like his movies always hit like 1 billion. They always have to hit that top number. He keeps beating his own records because Titanic beat his record. Wait, hold up. It was Terminator, right? Terminator Judgment Day. That was the first one that put him like super on the map. And well, the first one did, and then the second one did, and then there was Titanic. That was like 2 billion, and then Avatar came out 2 billion, and then Avengers tried to come out and beat them, and then they released Avatar in China or something like that, and they went over to 3 billion. So Avatar still has the title. Anyways, I'm actually looking forward to this game. I don't know how it's gonna be. It just seems it's like I don't know if they're gonna do it like a VR kind of style. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They showed a little trailer for it. Aquaman actually has his title. It's called Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yes, all that.
So I guess they're gonna be talking about Atlantis and how it sank and all that stuff. But I really want to know who the villain's gonna be. It makes me question.
They didn't really kill off. Was it Mantis? What's his name?
Black Mantis.
Yeah. So and they had the little teaser at the end where he's still alive and everything. So I could see him making a return, but I don't think he'll be the main villain. I mean, technically, he wasn't the main villain in the first one, though. He was like a secondary villain.
Yeah.
So maybe he could come back and be a bigger bad. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. Like, you're right. Like, I don't know either. We're gonna see, I guess, because Black Manta will be awesome villain. But if they, they extend his background a little bit, like they gave us a little teaser, like you said, he was like secondary and everything. Because even King Orem, Ocean Master, he was all right. Like, I love the actor, Patrick Wilson. I love him, dude. I just watched The Conjuring. I have to finish the other two, because I know the new one just came out. But they told me that
those movies scare me. Can't watch them.
What the heck, for real? Like, the first one was really good. I was like, dude, I've seen this. Like, the jump scares are there. Like, they kind of get me. They're like, I'm like, okay. I'm not like like screaming out of my mind, but but yeah, I wanna see what this Aquaman movie is gonna be about. I think it's gonna be, I don't know. I don't know if what's his name, James Wan. I don't know if he's coming back to direct that one, but
I don't remember if he is or not. Yeah. Bro, you forgot the other bit of breaking news.
Of what? Go ahead.
Dude, the teaser to Titans season 3.
Oh, heck yeah. That actually dropped today. So
I know.
I don't know what day I'm actually gonna upload this. So today is the what is today? The 17th? Yeah, 17th.
Yeah.
Today's the 17th. So it was a Thursday that they dropped the Titans, and it looks insane. Did you see that smile?
Dude!
That thing was huge. Bro, can I tell you my dream is to bring that Cameron Monaghan, who played the Joker in Gotham. I want that actor to come back, even though he's not playing the same Joker. I want him to come back so bad.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that kind of looks like him.
Yeah, we got to start a petition, bro. I think we could do it. I think.
But you know what? I was wondering, whenever they teased the Red Hood coming on the season, I was wondering how they were going to do it, because I was like, well, they can't really, like, timeline wise, they can't really do a Death in the Family. So I was like, maybe they're going to do something totally weird, but I'm glad that they're kind of resetting their own timeline and being like, you know what? We can't do a Death in the Family. We're just going to do it our way. And I was like, okay.
True. Because the actress that they got for Barbara Gordon, actually, the real actress, she doesn't have a leg, but she's going to play the Oracle. So that's going to be cool, because she has a past with Grayson. So it's going to be good. I think you're right. Like, I feel like they are going to do like a little small reboot. A soft reboot, right? I think that's what they call it. Because if they're gonna add Barbara, and they never had Barbara in it, she only had he had a love interest with Dove, and briefly with Wonder Girl and stuff like that. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I am excited. I actually do. I didn't put that on my news. I still have a few other ones, because this was the 13th when I was writing this. So
oh wow,
I'm a little bit behind. Again, like, I was trying to figure out what day I could do it. I was just busy last week, work, and then I get home, and then I'm like, when you guys message, I'm like, I think it's a little too late. Like, when you said you wanted to go, dude, I was about to go to sleep. But when you said you wanted to get on, I was like, dude, I need to make one. I need to make a podcast, dude. Anyways, going back to the news. Seas of Thieves, a Pirate's Life trailer was released, this is the Seas of Thieves and Pirates of the Caribbean. I guess it's a crossover or something. I don't know. Okay. I feel like this is a PC game more than anything. Guardians of the Galaxy, that is going to be awesome. I think they're going to start working on that, or if they're not already working on that,
they are.
the movie. And then they're coming out with a game. The game looks cool. A lot of people are hating on Gamora and Drax, because they don't look like the
movie version.
The Star-Lord doesn't either. The only two who look the same is Rocket Raccoon and freaking Groot. They're the only two who look the same. But I don't hate it. I like it. I like where they're going. I hope it's not like the Avengers, Marvel's Avengers. I knew that game was gonna be a disappointment. They just try to do too much. Like, to be honest, they should have wasted all their money on a Iron Man game, because Spider-Man is as close as that crazy world we're gonna get to. Spider-Man copied the Arkham games. If Iron Man would do what the Arkham games did, that game will sell like crazy.
I can see that working out. Yeah.
So Marvel, if this is the first time you've heard of this idea, which I doubt, but if it is, you better give me some royalties from that, bro. Come on, man. Y'all need to sponsor me or something. So
you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. But anyways, I'll be repping my Marvel because I don't really have Marvel stuff, but I will soon. So I'm ordering new shirts and all this stuff all the time now. Let's see. Oh, Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you do Lord of the Rings. I love
I
Lord of the
love
Rings.
Lord of the Rings, bro. Love it.
Dude, bro, Lord of the Rings is my thing, bro. When I was a kid, when we started watching these, I'm like, dude, how long are these movies? But I got the extended version. They're like 3 hours long instead of
What?
2 and 20. Yeah, dude. I know they have them in HBO Max now, but bro, God, these movies are so awesome, bro. I love it.
Dude, I
I love
saw
it
it
so
on
much.
HBO Max, and I was like, I'm gonna have to binge watch all of them, but
Yeah, exactly.
it's gonna
Because
take
like
me
you
like
can't,
2 days.
yeah, you can't just start one and not do the rest. Like you got to do the whole thing. And like, okay, can I tell you? I'm gonna be honest, right? The Hobbit. I never seen the third one. I've seen pieces of the third one, but I never sat down and
Really?
see the arm. What is it? The Five Armies, the Battle of the
Yeah,
Five
the Battle of
Armies.
the Five Armies.
Yeah. I didn't actually. I couldn't. I just like I zone out, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch this. I don't know. I
It,
don't know.
it, it has a slow start, but it's pretty good towards the end, definitely.
Well, they're not gonna beat the Two Kings opening battle scene and the what's it called, the Return of the King. That dude, no, hands down, dude. Nobody's gonna beat those battles, man. I don't care.
Oh
Even Game
no.
of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. Yeah, let me down the final season, but still, the Battle of the Bastards was awesome. God, that was awesome. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, so the Lord of the Rings, it's gonna be an anime prequel that's gonna be set 250 years before the trilogy. So that makes me wonder: is this before Bilbo? So it has to be when, what is it, Saruman or whatever his name is?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be before. So is that gonna be? So it's gonna be prequel to the Hobbit?
I guess it seems like it because the Hobbit is like
Yeah,
100 years. I
right.
think. I think
That's
I
gonna
might be
be,
wrong.
yeah. It'll probably be before everything.
Yeah, that'd be cool if
Hmm.
like they like tell the story of how the ring was made. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Been
true.
waiting. Amazon, dude, they're stepping up their game, and I've been waiting for their Lord of the Rings. They're gonna do like a series, a live action series.
Really?
So
I didn't know that.
I'm excited for that, especially after they just bought a MGM. They gotta they
Yeah.
gotta step up their game, bro, a lot.
Huh. That'd be
Oh,
good.
this is this is a fake Aquaman news. This is Namor. So Black Panther, right? I love Black Panther. Nobody's gonna ever replace Chadwick Boseman, but if they did, I wouldn't mind. But they do have rumors that what's his name, Tenoch Huerta, he's gonna be the Namor for Wakanda Forever. He's gonna be the villain or some kind of anti-hero kind of type of dude.
Right.
I don't know how that's gonna be, but I I like that they got a Hispanic for Namor. But I really doubt they're gonna keep that. I think that's just a rumor. I know people are like saying this is breaking news, and I'm like, I don't know if it's breaking news yet because I haven't seen
Right.
Marvel post anything. But again, my news is a week old, so good thing I'm not a news channel because if I was, I'm behind. People would be like, "Yo, you fake, bro. You so late." I have to watch every other breaking news channel, and then I come back in a week's time just to make sure that I know the right news and whatnot. But anyways, that's the news that I have. I don't know if you have any news that I haven't like read upon. Maybe.
Nah, man. I think the only thing that I've been excited for just today when I saw it is that Titans, man. Like,
Oh,
because like I said, I was wondering about that whole Red Hood thing. And I was like,
yeah.
are they just gonna just so one day he just wakes up and says, hey, I'm just gonna, I quit the Titans, so I'm just gonna be Red Hood. I was like,
To
that's
be
gonna be
honest,
kind of stupid.
I thought that too. I thought that's how it was gonna be.
So when I saw that they're going to somehow recreate a Death in the Family, I was like, oh snap, okay. And then you saw the crowbar being used, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool.
But
So
I don't really think Red Hood is gonna show up until the end. He can't show up in the beginning
I think
because
so too.
it'll be too quick. Like the timeline will go too quick unless they do a huge time jump, which wouldn't make sense to the story that they're telling
It's
right
either
now.
going to be at the very end, or they're gonna make this season longer and do like a mid-season thing.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
how many episodes were the other two seasons? Like 10?
I think it was like 10, yeah, it was like 10 episodes,
I
9 or 10
think so.
episodes. Yeah.
If they can do like a 20 episode season and kind of do like mid-season, this whole big arc builds to the mid-season, and now you have a new bad in the second half of the season, or even the same bad, but Red Hood now, coming into the mix with trying to beat the new bad would kind of be interesting.
Yeah,
but I don't know, because a lot of these online series are usually like 10, 12 episodes, 8.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. Now they're just trying to rank up the seasons instead of the episodes. They're like, it doesn't matter how many episodes. If you say you have this many seasons, people will be like, oh my god, wow.
Right.
Just like Cobra Kai. I know I talked about this in my last podcast, but Cobra Kai never dies. And it comes out sometime this year. I'm hoping, dude. I'm be mad if it comes out in January next year. If it doesn't come out by the end of this year, I am going to throw a fit, bro. I've been waiting for this series, bro. Like when Netflix picked it up, I was like, yes, thank God. The Netflix gods have heard me, because I kept saying if like Amazon or Netflix or somebody picked up Cobra Kai, it'll go to the next level. And what happened when Netflix bought them? They just went to the next level. And that's the thing. That's what they were waiting for, because the creators were like, yeah, YouTube sucks. They're gonna take my video down because I said that.
I know, right? Did you say YouTube sucks? You're cut.
No, I didn't. I said YouTube sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what it was. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Not me too, because then they're gonna cancel me again. God dang it. I'm saying I'm gonna say a lot of bad things that I'm not supposed to. All right, I'm gonna redact everything I just said.
Everything.
Whatever I said, I'm not even gonna cut it. But whatever I said, don't. I don't know.
Don't get canceled, bro. Don't get canceled.
I know, right? Too early for all that. Anyways, but yeah, all right. That's all the news that I have, and that's all the news that Ruben has, because Ruben doesn't.
Yeah, man.
I'm just kidding. But I hold up. I think I do have one more thing. Hold up.
Uh-oh. Breaking news. Last minute.
Hold up.
What could it be?
I don't know. I remember I wrote something else that it wasn't.
Was it Marvel related?
Nah. But I do like the Loki series right now.
I haven't seen the second episode yet. I like the first episode. It was good. I like that they showed a different side of Loki. I like that.
Bro, the second episode will blow your mind.
Yeah?
Bro, oh my God. Like, I hate the fact that they're making me wait so long, bro. I'm so mad. Because, like, I like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but that's not what I'm here for. Like, WandaVision, that's what I'm here for, okay? Black Widow's about to come out, right, in theaters by the end of the month.
Yeah.
I love Black Widow. It's a little late for her movie.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad about that.
I mean, it's like, you're going to do an origin story when she's already dead? That doesn't make any sense.
I think they're going to leave it open to make a new Black Widow or the White Widow or whatever they want to call her. I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, but the multiverse is coming, so anything could happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Marvel What If series, because I feel like they're gonna touch a lot of that multiverse thing there, because I feel like Loki's gonna open the door, because they said what Loki does affects Spider-Man and
it affects Doctor Strange. Yeah,
those two come out this year, so I'm excited for that. So I know Richie, if you're watching this, I hope you are, because you're supposed to be a loyal fan, okay? But if you're watching this, Marvel's about to go to the next level. Okay, so you need to relax.
I think they are.
Like if they're doing this multiverse stuff and they beat DC to it, they're gonna go, like, DC will never catch up. Let me not say that, because DC has a lot of potential, bro. Okay, can I just say something again?
Okay, this is what we're here to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I may be in the minority. Okay, I love my Marvel movies. I do. I love what they're doing. But honest and truly, dude, I enjoy the DC animated universe better.
Yes, I do too, bro, to be honest.
And I mean, really these animated movies, you have more freedom to do a lot of different things, and they're making them a lot more adult oriented on some subjects. Like, you've seen freaking Batgirl have sex with Batman and stuff, and it's like, whoa, okay, when is this? Like, they're showing this now. So I mean, they're taking more liberties. They've already explored the multiverse with the first continuity within the DC animated universe, because you have so many movies. Some of them are standalones.
Yeah.
You have the what they call the Timverse.
The Burtonverse,
which is like
No.
No. It's the
what's the dude's
the
name? I
writer
know who you're
of
talking about. I know.
the Batman animated.
Yeah. God, his
The
name
Batman
is.
animated stuff. Hold
I
on,
know.
I got it.
I know who you're talking about now, but I don't remember his last name.
Yeah, but it's called the Timverse or the Dynaverse verse. But yeah, Timverse. So that one has like all the Batman animated series, the Superman the animated series, the New Adventures of Batman, Batman Beyond, the Static Shock Show. So all those are within the same continuity. Justice League Unlimited, and within those you have the movies, which are like Mask of the Phantasm, Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, Batman Beyond the Return of the Joker, The Mystery of the Batwoman. So you have these movies that are within that continuity. Mm-hmm. Then you have the standalones like The Killing Joke, like the Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2. Yes, so you have those that are standalones.
Yeah.
And then you have the new continuity that started with the Flashpoint's Paradox.
Yeah.
And that started a whole nother continuity.
Yes.
So you have so many different things. And now, dude, I am so freaking excited about the new continuity. Because you had the Batman movie that came out. Sorry, the Superman movie, Man of Tomorrow. So
I haven't seen that.
So yeah, I know you talked about it last time. You said that you were kind of like iffy about it and this and that. I was like, dude, okay, me too. I was kind of iffy at first too. And even watching just that movie,
you
kind of get like, where are you going with this? Because we're so used to that the last continuity started with a bang, with the Flashpoint Paradox. It was like, oh my gosh. And from there you started Son of Batman and you know the Titans and all that. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. I think with this one, they're starting off slow.
Yeah.
With just Man of Tomorrow, and you're like, okay, so another Superman, origin story. Whoop-de-doo, right?
Yeah.
But the second movie, dude, that Justice League Civil War or Justice Society of America Civil War thing, no, World War II. Dude, that one explores the multiverse once again.
Oh God.
Dude, I don't want to give it away. Like, I'm not gonna give you so many details, but the Flash is like the main character. But right off the bat, you see him already interacting with the new Superman of Man of Tomorrow. Yeah. So they're redoing the Justice League in a different way. So it's not like Batman is the one bringing everybody together or Superman is the one bringing everybody together. This one's kind of like the Flash is the one that's like, hey, we need to do something. So he goes, into this other spot, which, like I said, it just, when I saw it, I was like thinking, okay, another time travel movie of freaking Flash. And then you look at it and you're like, hold on, what? Okay. What's going on here? Dude, it's re-exploring the multiverse once again in a different way. And I'm excited, bro.
See, this is what I said. Look, okay, I'm gonna go to the Marvel debate, right, that I had with my friend. I didn't bring my big guns, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm still a DC fan, and people like Richie, right? Richie, if you're watching this, if you're a true fan, I'm gonna keep saying this, right? You love DC animated movies because they're rewatchable. Marvel, okay, let's be honest. Let's do the live action and the animated stuff. Let's do them head to head. I know it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be one-sided. Right. Not about making the money, right? It's about rewatch. How many times can you watch an Avenger movie? You can watch the Avenger movies, like the team up movies, over and over again. But single them out, you can't. It's too hard because you're just like, I'm bored. Like you can't, like, let's say Ant-Man. Dude, to be honest, I love Ant-Man, but I don't love it as much to like, oh, let's watch that right now. Like I can watch it maybe once every 10 years. Once every phase that they do. I don't know.
I've stopped watching the first Avengers movie, like the very first one that came out. I watched it maybe 2-3 times, but anytime that it comes on now on TV, it doesn't make me want to go,
okay,
oh, so let me leave it on.
Yeah, you feed on my debate here. My argument is that the DCAU movies, excuse me, I can actually rewatch those because I can go. I love telling people to watch these and then going back myself to watch these. So like you telling me this on our group chat, dude, you make me so excited because I'm just like, dude, I know what you're talking about. I know that this is gonna be amazing because they take off the gloves here, and this is what makes me mad. Who's in charge of the live action stuff? Because they should team up with the animated people because the animated people
Right?
they make a movie so short, like an hour and 30, and they can still tell a better story.
Oh
I don't blame
yes.
I don't blame Zack Snyder. Okay, I don't because I love what Zack Snyder does. Because in every if you ever seen a Zack Snyder movie, you know that he doesn't just go above and beyond. He goes the extra mile. Like he goes
Yeah.
way past whatever.
He makes you
When
think.
yeah, bro. Oh my God, he leaves so many Easter eggs that if you slow it down, you can see everything. Like let's say the Batman versus Superman. That's still one of my favorite movies. Still one of my favorite superhero movies, and I don't care how many people bash it because
I
again,
love it.
I filled in the blanks to the theatrical version, but the ultimate version, the ultimate edition, that just gave you everything you needed. But if
Yes.
you watch it, you can see that there are other villains there because there was a point where I think it was in the Justice League where it said what do we go back to what is it something about penguins, right? He mentioned penguins, right?
Oh
So
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
exploding
Oh yeah,
penguins and
yeah, yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, when
So I'm like,
he said,
Zach,
would you rather have exploding penguins? You
yeah,
know,
exactly.
and he's just like,
So okay, so they like Zack Snyder, I love the way he did it because he did retell the Wayne story kind of, but he went so far into the future of Batman's lore. Like you could again, I said this in like podcasts before, but like you could take the Nolan universe and then add this to it. Even Zack Snyder thought about that. He even thought about using that Batman. Well, not that Batman, but the Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But imagine if he would have used Christian Bale, dude, would have been next level. But
it would have.
nothing to take away from Christian Bale. I still love Christian Bale as a Batman. He was my favorite until Ben Affleck came out. Now, this is one thing that nobody talks about. Ben Affleck has the most Batman screen time ever. Nobody counts
Really?
that. Nobody
I
counts that.
know that. Okay.
Go back, go back in time that. Okay. So if you telling me that Ben Affleck hasn't done enough to earn that spot, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You're
Oh,
incorrect. I don't care where you're from, Richie. I'm talking to you. If you're watching this because you're a loyal fan and you're part of this, um, you're fake, bro. I'm just kidding. Well, you are fake, but we know that. That's about a different story, anyways.
so the fun of the conversation.
That's a whole nother conversation. But this is Batman, dude. I know you said Batman didn't, dude. I'm sorry. Ben Affleck is the best Batman that there is, hands down, so far. Yes, Robert Pattinson might be the best, maybe in the future, but Ben Affleck is the best. I'm talking to you,
He
Richie,
is.
and
He is.
everybody else.
He's
Anyways,
definitely
go
the
back to
best
my.
Batman, dude. I agree, hands down. I agree, hands
Okay,
down.
that's it. That's all I want. That's it. Batman. Now I didn't say Bruce Wayne. I said Batman. Anyway,
Yes.
go back to my debate. Right. So rewatchable. I think the DCAU has more than the MCU because the MCU, again, like you said, the team up movies start getting boring. Like to be honest, I love Infinity War a lot more than I like Endgame. Like Endgame, the only thing that got me hype is when everybody started getting together. Like
Yeah.
there was like certain parts of that movie that got me so pumped. But I'm like, I can't really rewatch this so many times. Like I know my friend, he's gonna hate me if he's watching this. Daryl, if you're watching this, bro, it's all right. You can be a Marvel fan all you want, bro. I don't mind. I'm a DC fan, and DC has a better multiverse. I don't care. I'm gonna say it right now. DC has a
They
better
do.
multiverse than Marvel altogether. Okay, yes, Marvel has a bunch of superheroes, but one superhero is calculated to 20 like one DC hero is calculated to 20 other freaking Marvel. I don't care. We can fight about this, man. I'll put some boxing gloves up, bro. I'll
Dude, plus you
boxing,
have
I,
plus
MMA fight. I don't
have
care.
dude, plus you have so many different versions of the team ups with DC. I mean, you have the Justice Society of America, then you have the Justice League, you have the Teen Titans, you have a lot of little groups within the groups, which Marvel has somewhat of it. I think you actually touched on this on one of your podcasts too, where it's like you have the X-Men, you have, but mostly it all revolves around the Avengers. It all revolves around the Avengers,
Well,
where Teen
technically,
Titans can have their own thing going on at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah. Like in live action, X-Men were the only ones who were making good movies because the only thing this wasn't Marvel owned. This is Sony owned. Sony made the
Yes.
first Spider-Man series.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. Was it Universal? Who made Blade? Whoever made Blade, they did good. The first two were really good. The third one is more like a guilty pleasure kind of one. for me
with
because
Triple H and everybody.
Yeah, because Triple H was in it. Ryan Reynolds made me love that movie. His banter with Blade, and I did feel like Wesley Snipes was robbed. I really do feel like he was robbed because his like little jokes didn't hit as well because Ryan Reynolds was making bigger jokes, and he was just like stealing the spotlight. And
Dude,
I know Wesley Snipes was mad.
he was already freaking being
Deadpool.
Deadpool without even being
Yeah.
Deadpool.
I said that's why I love Ryan Reynolds because he already did Deadpool before he did Deadpool, so he was giving you like a what's it called, like a
foreshadowing
of it. Yes, foreshadowing of it, because it was supposedly after he did Origins, Wolverine Origins, he did a contract and he waited 10 years to make the something like that. It was like 10 years that he made a deal with whoever Fox that they were gonna make a Deadpool movie and actually touch the real Deadpool movie, and they finally did, which is awesome. Which Ryan Reynolds, please make Deadpool 3 like amazing. Let it intertwine with everything because that'll be amazing. I'm gonna be so mad if they like PGU to hell. Like if you become a kid friendly thing, I'm gonna be offended because like the Once Upon a Time Deadpool is actually hilarious. It's hilarious because he's telling the story of the second one, kind of like summarized, but less aggressive. It's more like PG-13. I think it is PG-13.
I think you can be. I think Deadpool can be PG-13, dude. I think
no. I don't want him to be.
I think
I love the blood and gore.
No, me too. Me too. I'm just saying that okay. The blood and gore, like look at Avengers with when they cut off the head of Thanos, right? So you can have some blood and gore without making it so excessive. Now, to you and me, it's not excessive. We love it. Yeah. We love it. Yeah. But you got to think marketing and you got to think, all this stuff. And
but Deadpool is not made like that, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
no,
Deadpool,
I know, I get it.
They call him the Merc with the mouth because he curses so much, bro. He curses so much, and he talks all that, BS. He talks a lot. So that's the part that gets me.
No, I think for true fans like you and me, you're right. There is no making Deadpool PG-13, but it's like I told you about Teen Titans Go. I know you're gonna hate me, but it's like I told you.
I'm gonna talk to myself. Let me kick you out real quick. I'm gonna talk to myself.
It's like I told you. Teen Titans Go was a smart move for television, for kids, because these kids watch Teen Titans Go like 50 million times. So you had a lot more viewers. So Disney is going to try to do the same things. They're like, well, we're Disney. We want to bring in more viewers. So let's make it PG-13 and not rated R. I think they can get away with it for the casual fans. For the true fans, it'll be disappointing. For the casual fans, it'll be good. But that brings me back to the same point I was making about the DCAU, is that with the DCAU, they're not advertising that for kids. They're not saying, hey, bring your little kids to see these movies. It's this is gonna be rated R, and this is.
It's because parents, I think they're up to it, like up to date with it, because before animated stuff was, kids oriented, but DC has always made that marketing of this is grown kids oriented, not smaller kids. They show you even their graphics. Let me see one of my movies. Like their graphics are like more, they're darker tone, because if you can tell, like that is a darker tone compared to. Let me see another Batman one. Like this.
That's a good one. Bad Blood.
This.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one, bro.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
I remember the Batman Unlimited series, but I don't think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, so like you see the difference, like this, they showing you, like kids, they look at this and they're like, nah. Grown-ups look at this and they're like, that's art, bro. They look at kids look at this and say, this is art. You know what I mean? That's the difference, because of the marketing, right? The marketing stuff that they do. But DC, they know what they're doing, especially if they put like Lego Batman. Like, Lego Batman. I love Lego Batman, dude. He's one of my favorite Batman. This is the wrong one.
He's awesome.
This is the other one. Where's my Lego Batman? I have it on my Voodoo. I don't have it as an actual disc. I actually stopped buying the disc because I didn't. It was too much to go to Walmart, man. I'm too lazy. I just buy it on my Voodoo. If y'all don't have Voodoo, like if y'all hit me up, bro, I can market you guys. Anyways, Voodoo, get a Voodoo account, bro. Like sometimes when you're not even.
I used to have one.
You still have one, because if you have this inside, just open the account, bro. It costs you nothing to keep all your
So I
movies
mean,
in the cloud.
I'm pretty sure. You know what? We're gonna do it live on the air, bro. We're gonna see if I still got my account.
You
I
should.
bet you anything. If I sign in right now, it's gonna say you're logged in. Oh, snap!
That's the Steelbook.
Love that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get the Steelbooks of Justice League. The what's it called, the Snyderverse, the Snyder version.
The Snyder cut.
Yeah, I didn't get the Man of Steel one because they ran out. So I was like, but this is when I first got the Man of Steel.
I came across a question.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Came across a question that I found it very difficult to answer. So I'm gonna ask you.
What is it? Is it? Hold up. What is it about? Is it like comic books?
It's about the DC universe. So.
Okay, Batman's the best. That's it. I don't care. Go home. Bye. Everybody get out. You're fired.
Which one would you rather see? Okay.
What?
Which one would you rather see, like, get made? I guess. All right.
Okay.
Man of Steel 2.
Okay.
Or, what was the other one? I think it was Restore the Snyderverse or something like that.
Oh,
let me go back.
If it's Restore the Snyderverse, I'd rather go with Snyder because you get Spider-Man there.
I mean, you get Spider-Man, yeah.
You get Spider-Man too. Spider-Man.
Let me see which one.
And Man of Steel. So I'm just kidding.
Which one was it?
I'm not a fake.
Oh, okay. There we go. This is the one right here. This is the one right here, bro. The one right here. Hold on. Where's it?
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Which one, dude? Which one?
I'm too biased, man. I'm gonna go with the Batman. Let me tell you why. Because people mention about the fight scene in the Arkham Origins, right? You remember the Arkham Origins that they did that trailer of Deathstroke and Batman? Deadshot was in the back. He was fighting with Deathstroke to get that shot, and I don't know what happened to Deathshot, but Deathstroke started fighting Batman. I'm sorry. I would love to see Joe Manganiello, whatever it is. Bro, I'm sorry I'm butchering your name, man. Please don't kill me. I feel like you could just slap me and just kill me like I'm dead. Anyways, but I would love to see that. Like, dude, that would be like the best movie ever. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. I love Man of Steel. Like, I do. I'm actually thinking about doing reviews of like almost every movie. Like my favorite movies. I'll talk about that later. But like, there's certain movies that really get to me and they like talk to me. But like, my favorite movie of all time is The Count of Monte Cristo because it's like a.
Oh, bro, why are you and I not like best friends?
Right. We should be, right? We should be. Bro, because
Count of Monte Cristo is one of the freaking best movies ever made.
No, for me, I'm sorry, like hands down, it is the best movie.
Oh my god, I love that movie, dude.
Because how it was made, bro. I just love the story. I love the story.
Satana. Satana.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna need a better name than Satana. Count. I remember, bro. Oh my god, almost line for line. Me and my dad used to quote that movie so much. Dude, still love that movie to this day. I can watch it right now before I go to sleep.
Me too.
I'll watch the whole thing before I go to sleep because I love that movie so much. Anyways, we're talking about Batman. I'm sorry, because like Batman, I'm sorry. Like I love Batman, but like as a hero, as a superhero and all that stuff, but Count of Monte Cristo, it has my heart because it's well done. I don't care. Like I've seen
that's kind of why I like the first Zorro movie that they did, because it's got a little bit of that Count of Monte Cristo in there, except not as what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not as much of a vengeance story as the Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo was like the total like, dude, you're gonna go back and you're gonna like put it to these people.
So Zorro was actually in one of the comics of Batman when Bruce Wayne, when he was a little kid, his parents went to go see Zorro.
See the Zorro movie.
Actually, Zorro, I love Zorro because I love Antonio Banderas. But my mom, she told me that the first one, right, with Anthony Hopkins as whatever the original Zorro. He's the original Zorro. Story that they actually did back in when they did like the black and white version of Zorro.
Yeah,
that's the actual, not the actual actor, but the actual guy. Like they're kind of like loosely basing it off that, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even know that this.
So it was like almost like a continuation, like a sequel.
Yes, basically like a loose sequel. And I was like, because my mom was telling me, yeah, I know the story about him and everything, and like it led off to him like getting married and having a kid, and I was like, oh, cool. So this is the next story because Anthony Hopkins loses his daughter in the fire. They put him in jail and all that stuff. Spoiler for those who haven't seen The Mask of Zorro.
Right.
Or is it the legend? It's the Legend of Zorro, and then The Mask of Zorro. Or
The Legend of Zorro.
It's one of the.
Yeah, it's the Legend of Zorro and The Mask of Zorro.
Okay, yeah.
No, Mask of Zorro is first, then Legend of Zorro.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because Legend of Zorro is when his kid comes, and that makes more sense because it's the legend. But anyways, dude, those movies are good. They remind me of, man, I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit more, right? I'm gonna tell you why I like Boba Fett. Well, I like Jango Fett because Jango Fett had like little things, like gadgets on his thing, and he reminded me so much of Batman too. So that's what made me like Jango Fett. And because Boba Fett is Jango Fett's kid, that made me love. Well, technically it's his clone, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. You know, that's why like I have a certain bias for certain villains and stuff that they kind of intertwine and stuff like that. Like Moon Knight for the MCU. Okay, I didn't know who Moon Knight was until maybe like 5 years ago, right? But because they casted Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, bro, he's one of my favorite actors. He's Guatemalan. He has Jewish ancestry. I love that dude. I don't care. Like,
it could be you.
I know. I'm living through him. Like, I don't care. Like, we have a beard. We both have a beard. I have curly hair. He has curly hair. Mine's not white, not yet, but I can dye it white. But Oscar Isaac, if you're out there, bro, give me a shout out, please, bro. I love you, bro. You're my Poe Dameron, bro. I would actually like a series on Poe Dameron. So Star Wars, if you're listening to this, y'all want to give me some royalties because I said that, but I would love to see a Poe Dameron series.
You heard it here first.
Yes, you heard it here first. I would love to see that. Anyways, going back. We're talking about the DC. Sorry,
DCAU.
DCAU. Sorry, Ruben. Sorry. Anyways, so I got into that a few years ago because I saw The Son of Batman, and then I was like, yo, this is cool. Jason O'Mara, this dude, I like how he plays Batman. I like how he plays Bruce Wayne. He kind of has that Kevin Conroy kind of vibe to it. So I was just like, okay, cool. Where's this next story go? And then I heard the next one was coming out, which was Batman versus Robin, right? So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So is there another movie? So I go back and I look, and there was like Justice League War, and I'm like, oh, that was the first one. Let me go back and watch that one. So I went to watch that one. Bro, Justice League War is the easiest movie to make because how they intertwine everybody. You remember that part where they were in a sewer, and Batman, Green Lantern was like, so you're a bat, right? He goes, not really. He's like, you just dress like a bat. It's like, what's your superhero? I mean, what's your superpowers? And he turns around and he smiles.
Superpower.
Goes, wait, you don't have superpowers? And dude, that just, bro, that's my Batman, dude. I don't care because he smiled, and that's that Ben Affleck pulled off that smile where he goes like that little. I can't do it, right? I can't do it. I don't have the. You know where?
Dude, you know where else he does that smile, and it's a different it's not part of that continuity, because that continuity is the DCAMU.
Oh my god.
It's all part of the DCAU. It's all part of the DC animated universe, but that DCAMU is the DC animated movie universe, which is that specific one that started with the Paradox. But the DCAU involves everything. But so this movie actually is part of the Timverse with the animated series and everything else. It's
okay.
Batman.
You said that right in the chat. You said that in the chat. You said something like that.
Yeah. So this movie is Batman and Harley Quinn. Have you seen that one yet?
I have not. The series, or is it a movie?
No, it's a movie. It's called.
I know.
Batman
Okay.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. I haven't seen
that one. That one is okay, bro. It's crazy because
Harley Quinn is supposed to be the next Robin, like they do it in Justice.
No. It's not really that, but it's just funny because it's like a mix of like trying to be cartoony and trying to be serious. There's a lot of parts in that movie where you're like, this is very cartoony, sort of like the DC animated universe, because it's the same Harley Quinn. The same. It's not the Harley Quinn with the pink and blue hair, you know, that they're trying to do now. It's the old, because it follows that continuity from the animated series. So it's the original Harley Quinn. So it can be kind of cartoony, but there's one part that I love it. Spoiler alert, but I mean, there's a part on there where like Batman, they go into like this bar to find a certain bad person that Harley Quinn is trying to get info from.
Yeah.
And you have Batman and Nightwing that are just there like watching Harley do her thing, you know? And then finally, when they get the information, all the villains in that bar are like surrounding Batman and Harley Quinn and what's his name? But I told him right now, Batman and Nightwing, and they're like, hey, you know, you put a lot of us in jail, Bat. You know, it's like you think we're just gonna let you walk out of here? And Batman does this little smirk. He just goes, "Bring it." I was like, oh! And then as soon as they don't show the fight, but it cuts out to the outside of the bar, and you hear them fighting, and you see the original OG, like words that would pop up, but instead of saying Biff and Spap, it would say blood, broken bones. Like it was like, oh, dude, it was so cool. But you got to see that little funny part in Batman not being so serious all the time. Like there's even a part where Harley Quinn is farting inside of the Batmobile.
Yeah.
And freaking Nightwing is like, oh man, you gotta roll the window down. Like, we gotta stop. And Batman's like, nope, we're not stopping. It's not that bad. It's like, it's not that bad. It's okay. And then like she farts again. And then Batman's finally like, okay, stops the car. She can get off and go to the bathroom. Like, dude, you gotta watch that movie. I just watched it last night. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
I have to watch it. No, but this is the thing. Okay, so a lot of people try to get mad at the Whedon cut, right? Of how he made Batman funny. To be honest, the only part I didn't like was the whole I'm definitely bleeding. That didn't make me laugh. But the part that I saw that was still part of, you know, Zack Snyder's was the part where he met Barry Allen, where he was like, I need friends. You know, he was like, great. And he smiled and he was like a little like goofy. I'm like, I have seen that Batman before, because people say that they've never seen that. I'm like, you're not a real fan, because I hate these people who believe that they're real fans and they don't really know Batman, because I know a lot about Batman. I really do. I should get in more. Like, I think if I get more into the comics, I think I'm gonna become a super fan, because I'm a huge fan of Batman. You have to know that, because I have Batman everywhere in my room,
right,
bro. My phone and everything. Like, Batman's everywhere. I'm not a super fan.
Dude, I got a Batman toaster.
I got Batman cups. That's close enough. I got my new 52 in the back.
That's awesome, bro. I love that.
So excited for that. I still got a few here, but I couldn't put them all. I couldn't put them all on the wall because I felt like it was gonna be too heavy. But I still got a few here that I have to put up. So
I got a Batmobile. It's a Camaro. It's a Camaro.
A bat symbol. Shut up, bro.
It looks like a Batmobile.
Shut up. Don't make me laugh again, man, because then you're gonna get all mad. You're gonna get all sentimental. Be like, "Why are you making fun of my car?" I'm making fun of your car. I'm just saying that's like a
Camaro, bro.
That's like a 0-year Batman Batmobile.
Year one.
Yeah, year one. Not even year one. It's like 0 year.
That's like before you even thought about becoming Batman.
Yeah, exactly. Like before you thought about becoming Batman, they're like, wait, I have a black car, so just add some like gear to it. Add some
might
guns.
As well.
Yeah, might as well. That's why I said like you need to upgrade. But yeah, anyway, dude, like I love the animated stuff, because the animated stuff for me, I feel like tells a better story. And again, I don't think it's Zack Snyder's fault. I think it's WB putting their noses, because even David Ayer with his Suicide Squad, he said that Joker was supposed to be a bigger threat and a bigger villain, because he was supposed to.
They recorded a bigger part of his.
Exactly, because I remember them showing like teasers of it, and I never saw that in the movies. They showed like pieces. Even the extended cut was still not enough Joker, because the Joker was supposed to be technically a secondary villain. Technically, he was like, they were going after him first, and then it ended up not being only Joker. It was Joker. I think Steppenwolf was supposed to be involved with it too. So I'm like, see, this is WB trying to. I'm gonna go back to the MK. I want to know about. You need to tell me about if you've seen the MK movie.
Yeah.
But this is Warner Brothers serving it up too quick. They get the heat up on it, right? It's just like, let's say you turn on your oven, right, and it turn it like super high, right? You put your eggs, right? You scramble them a little bit, and then you turn it off, thinking that with that same heat is gonna cook it. At the end, they're gonna
Right.
be some kind of raw. That's what they do with their movies, and I hate that because even the Harry Potter movies, like towards the end, it just started seeing like, all right, I see you guys slowing down. I see you guys. I still love Deathly Hollows. That the second
Yeah.
part, the first one sucked. I can't say it because they had good elements. Dobby died and that killed me, but because my dog reminds me of Dobby. I don't know.
Oh,
He has the ears and whatnot. But
it
anyways,
does make sense. I think.
the second one was really good, but I started seeing them die down slowly. And I'm like, every franchise y'all ever have or anything y'all ever do, like you start off good and then y'all just like, ugh. Like we
Yeah.
have it, we don't care. Like just send it out there. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the MK review. I need to know what you think about that movie. Or I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I've seen it. I've seen Mortal Kombat. Okay, so here's my take on Mortal Kombat.
It sucked, dude. I'm just kidding. That's what I did last time. I was just like, it just sucked.
I don't think it sucked. I think the fighting elements of the movie were awesome. Okay. I love Kano. I think he saved the movie. He saved it. All right. What I didn't like Miss Lippy, the part of the story I didn't like. No, I'm playing. That's Billy Madison. But anyways, what I didn't like was two things. One, they made Goro look like nothing. I was like,
yeah,
bro, Goro's supposed to be the big bad in the video games. Like he's like the top guy that you struggle so much to get to, and finally you get to beat Goro. And it's like, and they made some new guy just beat him out of nowhere. It's like, I mean, I could see him. I could see him being more like, they should have done something to where like he's getting his butt kicked and then he like escapes last second or something. You know, that would be better. But like, just kill him like that. That was one. Two, if the name of the movie is Mortal Kombat, you never had the damn tournament.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not have the damn tournament in the Mortal Kombat movie?
Let's stop at two real quick. Okay, I know that the makers of this movie, not the makers of Mortal Kombat, because what's his name? Ted Boon, whatever his name is. That dude, I didn't see him promote the movie at all, right?
Right.
These guys said that this is supposed to be before the tournament. I'm like, well, can't you just be like Mortal Kombat, like before it all began? Don't say origin.
Right, like Mortal Kombat.
We already have more. Yeah, like Rude Awakening. I don't know, something like that. Awakening or something. Like Awakening sounds good because there are Arcana. I'm sorry, I still don't see how they're gonna do it better. But I just think that they should have given us, because they made us believe it's gonna go to the. Because even in the trailers, I didn't see them fighting. I was like, are they gonna fight on Earth now? Like, how are they gonna do this? Like, where are the fighting scenes gonna happen? Like, where's the tournament actually gonna go down?
Yeah.
I went back and I saw the first one, the original one, right? It's corny. The acting sucks, but the storyline is good. The
much better.
So good,
much
and it is
storyline.
So I'm just like, you have some good actors. None of the actors are bad except for Shang Tsung. He's Shang Tsung and Raiden. Raiden, I think, is because of the way they wrote him. Shang Tsung, I don't know. He just sucks, bro. I didn't find him scary at all. I just seen him. He's not even menacing. I don't know.
He didn't seem like a big bad.
Yeah. So yeah, they messed up. They dropped the ball because it's supposed to be Mortal Kombat, and now they're like, well, we're setting up like a trilogy. This is like the beginning of, and I'm like, still, you're beginning like the Mortal Kombat Legacy, the web series that they had. That is a better freaking origin story for everybody than anything else. After that, anyways, you continue on with you're at number 2, where.
No, I mean those were the only two reasons that I didn't really enjoy the movie to its fullest potential. I cannot say that I will not watch the second one because I do want to see where they go with it. I do want to see Johnny Cage. I do want to see what happens. I think I've heard some theories of some of these people that died being able to be brought back to life.
Yeah, because technically he
the
just stole their soul. He didn't actually kill them, to be honest.
So I can see, okay, Goro coming back and things like that. So we'll see where it goes. I'll have an open mind to see the second one, but I was just like, even in the movie though, it's like they were focusing on, okay, Mortal Kombat. They said there's a big tournament that is that you know, where the realms are gonna fight and you know all this stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then you get to the middle, where you think is the middle, when they're fighting and they're not, you know, because Shang Tsung is not supposed to be fighting because that's against the rules. So I'm like, okay, they're getting towards the middle, and I'm thinking, okay, this movie's gonna go to, you know, it's gonna be a little bit longer, and then it's gonna go to the tournament, and that's where everything's gonna be settled once and for all. And it's like, nope, we'll stop right here, and then we'll just see what happens. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was left frustrated, but I like the action sequences. They did not disappoint. All right.
Yeah.
They did not disappoint. I loved it. I just wish the story was a little bit more well put together. You know, Goro should have just like fought and then been like, oh snap, I'm not winning this right now. I underestimated him. Let me run away. At least you can say, well, a bad guy is supposed to be a coward and kind of run away. All right, fine. Yeah. Instead of like, no, you're just gonna kill me.
So okay. So there's something that made me curious that you didn't mention Cole Young. What do you think about his character? Because to me, I don't hate the actor. I just hate the character. The character sucks to me. Like the character.
I don't hate. I don't
feel like it should have happened. I don't think he should have been in it, to be honest.
I agree with you. I don't think he should have been the main focus
at all. Like he shouldn't have been in the movie. That's what
I can see him being in the movie, but not as the main character of the movie. I think it had potential at first. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe he is going to, you know, turn into Scorpion. He's gonna like Scorpion somehow gonna like pass the mantle down to him or something like that. Like, even if you go against some of these other origins and comics or whatever, maybe I was thinking like maybe you can save it that way. But I was like
Scorpion, like him to be Scorpion.
I'm like,
I wouldn't want to see that.
No, I mean, but what I'm saying is like I get what you're saying, but I think that would have at least made some bit of sense. And been like, okay, I see what you were going for. But just having some random brand new character, which his powers kind of sucked, I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah. Because see, it's just like I have a lot to say, right?
Just go fight UFC.
If it was Sub-Zero's like little brother or a descendant of Sub-Zero, right, Bihan, I wouldn't have gotten mad because this would make sense for him to take up the mantle for Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
I don't want them to destroy Hanzo Hasashi. I love that dude, but actor, he just came out in Army of the Dead, which I love that movie.
I haven't seen that yet, dude.
Bro, that is a freaking 100% recommended, dude. You will love it because it's Zack Snyder, and bro, he brings a multiverse there too, bro. I was just like, dude, or parallel universe technically, not the multiverse.
Right.
Parallel universe. He like leaves that wide open. So I think you would enjoy. But anyways, the descendant part doesn't make sense because how did Raiden save this little baby? And this baby was not even Cole Young. It was like a girl or something, and it just went on. To me, it just didn't make sense. You know, like at the end, it kind of seemed like they made Bihan turn into Noob Saibot, but I'm pretty sure they're not even going to say that that's Noob Saibot because that's technically his brother, right? The new Sub-Zero is the good Sub-Zero, and then the old one is the bad one, the shadow one. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I want to talk to Johnny about that, and I told Johnny, but Johnny doesn't have time. Johnny, if you're watching this, you're a true fan, but you're fake because you're not on this podcast. But
Johnny's taking care of a brand new baby, bro. Leave him alone.
This is true. The baby can feed herself. I'm just kidding. But we gotta talk about the Mortal Kombat. I still want to know his opinion about the Mortal Kombat because I feel like he has more to say than Richie. Richie couldn't. He wanted to defend it, and he couldn't. Johnny said that he actually liked the movie, and yeah, it was here and there. But I want to hear why he liked the movie because
I mean, I haven't followed Mortal Kombat the way you guys have. You know, so yeah, I can give my opinions on the limited capacity that I have. I mean, I have some knowledge of it, not like you guys do, but yeah, I'd be interested to hear Johnny. I want to hear Johnny.
See, my thing is that I got back into MKX, you know, when they became, you know, Mortal Kombat 10. That's where I was like, oh snap, and I watched the gameplay and everything, and I was like so into it. And then I decided to get the Mortal Kombat 11. I played Mortal Kombat 11. I did the whole thing. I did the Aftermath expansion pack. Bro, that game was so hard. It was so hard towards the end. But anyways, that those games are awesome, and that's what makes me hate this movie even more. Excuse me. They have so much more lore that they could have used, and they didn't. They used it the wrong way. Like the fight
Yeah.
scene, yeah, the fight scenes were epic, bro. They were so awesome. The story sucked though. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like I'm gonna go back to David Ayer's. It's not even his. It's Warner Brothers. Suicide Squad, right? They cut out a lot of elements, so the story doesn't make sense.
Right.
So the characters are good. I love the characters' backstory, the origins. Kind of they vaguely touched on the origins for Suicide Squad, but the movie sucked because of the story. Because I remember, oh, my friend, the one who did the Marvel versus DC with me.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Darel, you're fake. I'm just kidding. I love you, brother. But dude, like I remember him texting me saying that movie was good. I'm like, that movie sucked, bro. Like I remember going to the theater so disappointed when I got out. It's just like Justice League. I wanted to love Justice League. I loved it because of the characters, but I didn't love it because of the story. It's Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I went in. I love the characters. Hated the storyline. It didn't make sense to me, and I was like, I wanted to like it. It was a good action movie, but as like a comic book adaptation, I hated it. I disliked this movie. This movie sucks. It's like, let's say The Crow. The Crow was actually a comic book,
Oof.
series 2, and I love The Crow, the original. The other ones suck, bro. I remember,
Bro,
I was
the
so pissed.
Crow. Why are we not best friends?
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying, right?
the Crow, dude. Oh,
Brandon Lee.
and like,
Yeah.
and I'm actually glad that they haven't rebooted it, even though it's been close to being rebooted so many times.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're not gonna do it justice, man.
This is true because like they had Jason Momoa gonna play him, and then I don't know what happened, some creative differences. But Jason Momoa is a really good actor. I did not like him in Conan. Conan the Barbarian, you know, like
Yeah.
he could have played a good Conan, and I was really pumped for it. But he didn't make me want to watch this movie. Like, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I blame the
I couldn't
writing.
finish watching Conan. It got weird.
Yeah, it's just
It got super weird.
you have a last name, Conan. You know, I was just like, just Conan, whatever. That it's just again comic books, movies. Like I get it, you adapt it differently. It's like that Sweet
Yeah.
Tooth movie that they're the show, whatever. Richie was like, oh, it's really good. From my reviews that I've seen, that's not the same Sweet Tooth from the comics. It's
Right.
a lot more heartwarming and lighthearted than the DC version. The DC version is like really sad and it makes you want to cry. It's like mutants, but not really mutants. I don't know. Something
Yeah.
weird. Anyways, going back to the okay, Marvel. Look, Marvel DC. I love every universe, even the games. Like whatever games that they are. Like there's some games that are good. Marvel has the least amount of games. They have the least amount of like rewatchable movies. DC owns the games right now. They own the animated stuff right now. The Marvel series is getting really good right now. It's funny how Marvel's Agents of Shield is not a continuation anymore, but
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
love
say
that show.
I didn't. I dropped out when Ward became bad. You know,
Oh, okay.
yeah, when he was like a double agent or a triple agent or whatever you want to call him because he kept going back and forth, and I was just getting bored with that because I remember Bill Paxton joined and I loved that. And then after that, I just didn't. I saw that there was Ghost Rider was gonna join and all that, and I was like, okay, they got the Spanish version of Ghost Rider, so this is gonna be cool. I couldn't even watch it. I was just like, I gave up. You know, I have a crush on what's her name, Chloe Bennett. Bennett, I
Oh,
think that's her name.
bro.
I have a crush on her, so that's
Bro.
one of the main. That was one of the
Oh
main
yeah,
reasons
that's why I
I
kept
watched
watching
it.
it.
But after that, everybody else got on my nerves. It's hard. But anyways, going back
Dude,
to
but
the
speaking
DC
of
agent.
video
Yeah.
games,
Uh-huh.
yes, speaking of the video games, all right. The next movie that is being released, when is it? I don't know when. They announced it May 19th. is they're bringing an animated movie of Injustice.
Oh, dude, yes, bro. I actually made this announcement. My last podcast, I actually said that when I was doing the news. The Injustice, bro. Okay, let me tell you something. The Injustice games don't touch the whole Injustice series, okay? Because the Injustice, but like the graphic novels or whatever they're called now,
Yeah.
those okay, the games go in between those
Yeah.
two books. I just there's so much that they leave out that's just it takes it to another level. It gets so much darker. So for this to be a movie, bro, this is gonna be like my favorite movie of all time, bro. Like,
bro, we'll have to
God.
see. I don't know if it's going to be part of the new continuity or if it's
I
going to be a
hope not.
standalone.
I hope it to be standalone because and then it gives them more liberty to do whatever they want without messing anything timeline. Because that's okay. That's another thing I didn't talk about with the Flash. Like they have Grant, what's his name? Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin.
Gustin, yeah. That dude, he's gonna show up in the Flash movie. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. So I'm glad that DC is trying to leave it open for the live action multiverse kind of thing, not necessarily
Arrowverse.
parallel universe. Yeah. So I love that. I love that idea because Michael Keaton's coming back. They teased the suit with the blood on it, bro. I just, oh my god.
Have you heard some of the like rumors about why the blood is on the suit?
No. That he fought with another Batman. Was it that?
No. I mean, you know how it is. Rumors go so crazy that sometimes like it could be nothing. But so somebody was saying that the blood on the suit looks very familiar to the blood on the smiley face in Watchmen.
Oh, this is freaking bro, dude. To be honest, my god, hold up. It's from the comedian, bro. I know what you're talking about because I have that movie somewhere here.
Dude, I love that movie, Watchmen.
Bro, watch the extended version. I know it's long, way too long, but
no,
that
I'll
movie
watch
is
it.
so good, bro. Dude, the extended version is super good, bro. They add like an extra like 30 something minutes to
really?
it.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Bro, I love Rorschach. Like Rorschach became my new top hero, bro. I love Rorschach. He was the coolest thing. I didn't watch the series that they did on HBO. I wanted to. I've heard people say that it was cool because they teased Rorschach still being alive somewhere. But yeah. So the Doomsday Clock. I know a lot of people hate that storyline, but I actually liked it because I was getting into it, and I didn't get past I think like the first few issues. But it started like in a world where the Waynes didn't die, like Rorschach or somebody saved the Waynes and stuff, which was amazing. I love that. It was so cool. I think that was really cool. So they Dr. Manhattan, he was gonna destroy the universe, and then they're like, nah, just go somewhere else. So they let him live, but he lived on a different planet. So he lived on our DC version of that, multiverse.
Oh, okay.
So then they needed his help. They needed Dr. Manhattan's help. So they went look Adrian, that Adrian dude, the one with the little crown. He went looking for him, and he found him. And he goes, "Nah, you can't come over here." And Rorschach goes looking for him too, but this is a different Rorschach. It was a different. Oh my god, dude! I know it's confusing. I think that's why people got so mad. But the Doomsday Clock series is actually really good. I'm gonna get that series too because that series is really good. But dude, yes, I love that theory. The theory of the blood being on there. That would be so cool. It'll be to be honest, it'll be too congested because they got Ben Affleck, they got Michael Keaton, they got Supergirl, the new Supergirl. She's gonna be Hispanic. I love that. They have Flash. They have the other Flash. Cyborg. Supposedly, Cyborg is still gonna show up, but they're not saying anything about it yet.
Really?
Supposed to show up because he was actually supposed to be a big part of the movie. And then there's that Reverse Flash is actually in it, but I don't know because I see like two sources, like really reliable sources that go, Reverse Flash is in it, and then he's not in it, but they're like he might be in it, but at the end. And I'm like, I don't care if he's there at the end. I would love for Matthew McConaughey to play Reverse Flash, but I think he's a little too old. I don't know who else I would like to play the Reverse Flash because I think it would just be cool. But dude, it's just like I'm telling you, like DC, if y'all don't capitalize on the multiverse and live action first, y'all gonna get beat because Marvel's already doing it. Marvel's already trying to catch up, and I love the series with Loki. Bro, Loki's just opening a new door, man. They're just like
I did. I was, because I don't like to keep up with so many rumors. Sometimes I think it ruins it. So I didn't know that, at the end of the first episode, it was going to be revealed that Loki was the actual villain, that Loki was going to go try to catch. I was like,
variant version.
What? I was like, okay.
The end of the end of the second episode is gonna blow your mind, because
dude,
if you don't listen to the theories, bro, like it's gonna make you lose your head, because at the end, when I was listening to the theories, I was just like, that can't be true. When I saw the second episode, I was just like, I didn't watch anything, no reviews about it, because I wanted to watch it like fresh.
Yeah.
And I was just like mind blown, and then I went back and watched the reviews, and they were like, dude, we talked about this, and I was like, I really had my doubts that this was gonna happen, but damn, bro. And then episode 2, I think there's like 6 episodes, but still, like episode 2 just built this so much.
I'm gonna end up watching it probably. I got a packed weekend. Maybe Monday.
Damn.
Just because, like, tomorrow I gotta work, and then my wife gets back from the airport at 10, so I gotta go pick her up. And then Saturday I got a wedding. Saturday and Sunday is Father's Day, so maybe Monday at my hotel, because I'll be in Memphis on Monday probably.
Oh dang, you got a busy schedule. Watch Loki though, dude. Like, if you have some downtime, watch Loki. Loki's, excuse me.
Dude, right now, like I told you, man, I don't know what got into me, but I started to read up on the DCAU and the DC, extended animated movie universe, whatever, and I just decided, you know what? I'm going to go back to the very beginning and see if I can just watch all of them, or at least the ones that I know that I haven't watched. Yeah. So like I hadn't watched the original Batman Doomsday. Sorry, Superman Doomsday.
Yeah.
I watched the new ones that was part 1 and part 2, Death of Superman and the Reign of the Superman.
Yeah. The Reign of the Superman was really good.
It was. But I hadn't watched Superman Doomsday. Yeah. So I went back and watched that one. I hadn't watched Justice League: The New Frontier.
Yes, I haven't watched that. I have that one, but I haven't watched that.
Dude, I liked it. It was really cool. I hadn't watched Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, that one.
I went back and watched that one.
That one actually came out in theaters. So.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I hadn't watched that one. So I realized that there's some movies that I hadn't watched. And then once I started looking into it, that's when I find out about the different continuities. It's like, okay.
I didn't think that's what they were doing. I didn't know that they had like different continuities. I just thought that each one was like on their own platform. I know that the Batman from the animated series was kind of connected to the Justice League Unlimited, Justice League Unlimited. I remember the same actor, so I was just like, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing. But I didn't think that it was in the same universe. I did not know that. Now I'm telling you, man, you got me so pumped to like go back and like rewatch a lot of it.
You need to go back. Look, there's this. Okay, so the Wikipedia page that I've been getting like all this from is the one that's called DC Universe Animated Original Movies. Right?
Animated original.
DC Universe Animated Original Movies. So that one actually tells you each movie. Like it'll tell you like, okay, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's backwards. So like that one.
No, you're good. Yeah. Superman Doomsday.
Okay. And if you scroll, it'll tell you what continuity it actually follows.
Oh, it says standalone on it. Okay, cool.
Right. So it says standalone. So then you go, okay, what's the next one? Because it goes in chronological order from when they were released. That one was in 2007. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the next one. Justice League New Frontier. I go to the side, standalone. Okay. That's another standalone movie. Cool. Batman Gotham Knight. And that's when I knew about what you just told me earlier. I was like, Batman Gotham Knight. Nolanverse.
Yeah.
Nolanverse.
Yeah, that's actually why I bought that, because they were like, it's in between the first 2 movies, and I love that.
And the fact that it's a what they call it, an anthology. So it's like a lot of little miniature movies put together, which I was like, cool. I had watched it before, but never with this information. So I'm like, let me go rewatch it now to figure it out. And so, like I said, now this one only touches on the on the animated movies that came out after the Timverse. Okay. So what I did is, if you go to the original, like I think it's called like the original DCAU, or what's it called? Let me see, standalone. There's the one that says that it's part of the DCAU or something like that. And so those are going to be like the Batman animated series, the original one, Superman, Static Shock, all that. And those had their own movies.
Static Shock. That's good.
Yeah, so like Mask of the Phantasm was part of that one. Even the Mystery of the Batwoman was part of that continuity, that universe. With that one, the one with Freeze, I think it's called like Sub-Zero or something.
Yeah, Sub-Zero. I have that one.
Okay, that one's part of the Tinverse. Okay, so you have all those universes, but then you have the new movies that came out. That some of them were standalone, some of them were DCAMU, which is the new one thing that I was talking to you about, and then you have another one which like it says it's part of the JLA continuity.
Justice League of America.
So you have like Justice League Doom. That one was part of the JLA.
Oh, bro, continuity. That movie is so good.
It is.
Oh my god, my cousin got me into that movie, and I finally watched it, bro. Oh my god. And then I don't remember who I told to watch that, and I was just like, bro, it just takes you to another level, bro. It's just like Batman. That's why Batman is the best, because he knows everything. He knows everybody's weakness. That's why I'm sorry, man. I don't care. I can fight him. Batman's the best everything, because if he fights anybody in Marvel, of course he's gonna have some kind of game plan. You might be like, he's not prepared.
Dude,
he's gonna be prepared.
He's got a contingency plan for everybody.
Exactly. Even himself. I love his answer for himself. They're like, Wonder Woman was like, "What about yourself?" He goes, "Are you crazy, woman? Are you insane?" No, he didn't actually say that. But he was like, I have Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern, Flash. Everybody can kill me at any moment if I go rogue, but I'm never gonna go rogue because I'm too scared. He didn't say that either, but he did say about that, like that they can all kill him in an instant. So
basically, basically his contingency plan is the Justice League.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to see Batman have anybody else's powers, because if he does, I just think that just takes away from who he is genuinely. You know, like he's battered physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. Like he's abused everywhere, but he can take it because he's the best of us. Like as humans, that's what makes him a superhuman. That's his willpower. I know you can say Green Lantern, right? But his willpower as a human being makes him, because technically a Green Lantern, if you take off their ring, they're human too. But when they put that on, kind of like Tony Stark when he puts on the suit. The thing is, the difference between Batman and Iron Man suit, Batman is more tactical. Sorry,
he has to be
more tactical, and he has like his utility belt. It has everything. I don't care. Yeah, I can shut up about that, because I know the what is it, the Adam West one? He has like a bug spray for like sharks, shark spray. So you gonna tell me that Batman doesn't have everything he needs on utility belt? You shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. He has a million things on there.
Now, here's the question: does Batman have condoms in his utility belt?
Yes. Yes.
Because I mean, when Batgirl got frisky.
Okay. I mean, that they crossed the line, because I thought that either, bro, Batgirl's a hoe. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it here first. She a hoe. Barbara Gordon, you're a hoe. If you hear this, Barbara Gordon, you're a hoe. I'm just kidding. I know she's fake. But watch somebody actually be named Barbara Gordon and comment on here and try to.
Damn.
I'm saying all the wrong things, right? But anyway, yeah, like she was with Dick Grayson. Dick didn't want it. She was Jason Todd. Jason didn't want it. Then she was with Tim Drake. Dude, I'm like, dude.
She did all the Robins.
I'm like, dude, you dating all the wrong people, bro. Like, and they're all different ages. Okay. I'm guessing that in any continuity they're about 2 to 4 years apart.
Right?
Like age.
The Robins,
so she liked them younger guys. Watch them do a storyline with Damian. Okay, DC, if y'all gonna make a storyline with Batgirl and Damian, y'all better give me some royalties for that, or give me some kind of freaking merch. Y'all know what I'm talking about right here.
Oh my gosh!
Please don't bring that. Don't put that Batman and Batgirl together, dude. No, come on. Do Wonder Woman and Batman. I love that. Do that. I remember that.
Dude. Yeah, I would watch that.
Yeah, in the Justice League, they kind of teased it, so I'm just
a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I said, going back to like these animated movies, dude, like that's what really got me into it, is like the fact that they all have different continuities. That I thought a lot of times I thought that only the DCAMU, like the ones from the Paradox until now, only those were in the same continuity. But there's other like mini continuities. Like I said, like the JLA continuity has like the Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. Yeah, that's part of the JLA continuity on there too. And then they have the I think they had like one or two of the Superman Batman movies, which was Superman Batman Public Enemies. Yes. And then there was another Superman Batman one, Superman Batman Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So those were a different continuity as well. And I was just like, bro, I need to watch these movies all over again with this new knowledge and be able to like
I found my Lego Batman.
Nice. And be able to like experience them for what they were, you know? So dude, I've been going back to the beginning, and it kind of gets me a little bit exhausted a little bit, because I'm like, even with the Mask of the Phantasm ones, I'm like, now I gotta go watch like the old, because I watched all of the old series, the original Batman animated series, but I didn't watch the New Adventures of Batman.
I didn't either. Like, I seen parts. I remember seeing it a little bit, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Because then they had Tim Drake on there and everything, but it is a continuity of it. So it all continues in the same path. It just may be different animation, but it followed the same continuity. So that's why I'm interested now, even more. I'm interested now to see what they're going to do with the reboot or the sequel of the new Batman animated series. Are they going to just pretend that the New Adventures of Batman never happened? Or are they going to try to make this one kind of be an in-between, where Batman animated series finished and where New Adventures began? Like, it's going to be right in the middle. I don't know. I'm interested to see what they're going to do there, because, I mean, the continuity, what are you going to do?
Yeah. See, that's the thing, because, like, once you start, like, messing up the timelines, you're going to have to retcon a lot, which it is a good thing, because a lot of fans will forgive you, because they're like, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that, so you have to add this part to make it make sense. So it's, you know, a lot of people get mad at the retcons, but I don't necessarily get mad. I'm like, if you're going to fix it, then yeah, but don't fix what's not broken. So, you know what I mean?
Now, remind me of something. In the Batman animated series,
yes,
at the very end of that, did they ever introduce Nightwing into there or no?
No.
So then if Nightwing only came in on the New Adventures of Batman.
Yeah, but he was still Robin there.
That's true.
Because he got in, see, I remember that, because he got in a fight with Batman because Batman was being too aggressive, and then he was like, screw this crap, and he left. Even Batgirl was there. So
this was in the New Adventures, or this was in
the New Adventures.
Okay.
Because
New Adventures, that's when he found Tim Drake.
Yes, because Barbara Gordon technically showed up in the New Adventures as well. And see, that was actually cool, because then they gave it room for him to become Nightwing, and then Tim Drake to join and all that stuff. So yeah, they left it wide open. I'm trying to remember. I feel like I'm misremembering, but I feel like Tim Drake was one of the. Didn't he get like brainwashed by the Joker? Right. I feel like we talked
Tim
about
Drake. Yeah, that's in the
Return of the Joker.
Return of the Joker.
With the Batman Beyond one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it was there. So it makes me think. I'm like, why was there a Batman Beyond and there was a Robin? That's kind of confusing.
Yeah. Who did they? Dick Grayson was the old guy, right? Or was that Tim Drake? I have to go check now.
Yeah, that's where I'm confused, because I don't know why it's bleeding into each other. In my head, that's what it's doing, because I'm like, Tim Drake. I remember Return of the Joker. He shows up, but I remember Tim Drake breaks down and he's crying, and I remember Barbara Gordon going up to him and saying, "It's okay, it's okay," and he's like breaking down, crying that he finally broke whatever trance he was in. I just can't remember. I don't know why it's bleeding into each other. I feel like it's bleeding, and I might not. It might be the actual same thing altogether.
So who's the Robin that became? Was that Jason Todd?
No, I thought it was Tim Drake that became. Wait, he does show up here. Batman Beyond movie.
Hold on. Terry confronts the Joker. Terry
McGinnis, yeah.
Tim's ear. Tim Drake.
Yeah, the return.
I like that movie, dude. Who's the little kid that
I could have sworn it was Tim Drake, bro.
Yeah, and so who's the old guy then?
The old guy. Who you talk about? The old guy. If the old guy is, don't be like
the old guy that becomes the Joker. Remember, it was one of Batman's. Was it Dick Grayson?
No, dude. It was Joker. Joker was Joker.
No, Joker was dead at that point.
Right. You're right. Hold up. Oh my God, dude.
Joker was dead, and he built like a microchip that he implanted like in the back of the head of either Tim Drake or.
I'm gonna have to look it up now. We have to do this now. We gotta look this up.
Yeah, we have to.
Well, oh, dude, I forgot to say that Will Friedle, whatever his name, he's from Boy Meets World. He's Eric Matthews, and I love.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, he makes me laugh. I think they made him so stupid, but okay, let's see. Okay. Again, reports revealed to be the original Joker who kills Bonk and defies later Joker's attack. Really, yeah, remember that. 4 decades ago, the Joker and Harley Quinn kidnapped Tim Drake, yeah, and then Robin, inflicting him and torture, brainwashing him. He becomes the Joker. Oh, well, the Joker kid. He becomes a little baby Joker.
Oh, yeah. There's 2 stories there. That's right. There's 2 stories there. So when Tim Drake was young, they kidnapped him and turned him into like a little mini Joker.
Yes.
And then they saved him, but somehow he was still brainwashed to become the Joker later on.
Yeah, it says when Batman and Batgirl found Tim altered to resemble the Joker, a fight ensued, during which Tim turned on and killed the Joker while Harley fell off a cliff and presumed dead. The Joker's body was buried beneath Arkham Asylum, and Tim, after he recovered, was forced into retirement, severing his ties with Bruce. Terry visits Tim. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, now it's slowly coming back. All right, so whose voice is bitter? Prince. Hold up.
So basically, during the time that they tortured him, they put like a microchip in his neck that still kept him brainwashed, and then Tim became the Joker later on.
Yeah, it says that right here that Terry confronts the Joker, who revealed and encoded his DNA and consciousness into a microchip built genetic technology hidden behind Tim's ear, and replicate Joker. Oh snap!
So he was basically trying to take over Tim Drake's body.
But I'm trying to. I want to know who the freaking other Joker was.
There was no other Joker, bro.
Why am I confused then?
The Joker was Tim Drake.
When he got older, right?
Right. But
okay.
When Terry McGinnis was talking to Barbara about what happened, they're like, what happened with the Joker and Batman? She told him the story of how Harley and Joker kidnapped Tim and tortured him.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, you're right. It is a double story, right? Okay, because
Yeah,
I
it's a
was
double
really
story.
it felt like it was bleeding, and I'm like, how did Tim exist when Terry McGinnis was already old?
Right. Yeah, that was Barbara telling him the story of what happened and why Tim Drake wasn't with Batman anymore, because he basically kind of blamed Batman for all that. And then
Yeah.
Batman at that point was also not cool with Tim because Tim shot the Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like bro, you know what's
So,
crazy is that I remember watching this. I remember watching this a long time ago, and I still kind of vaguely remember. And I'm like, it's crazy, man, because this has to be more than 10 years that I've seen this.
but see, that's what it goes back to what you said, bro. That's the reason why, because they make these stories so interesting and so overlapping, you can go back and watch them again. It makes you want to go back and watch them. Even talking about
Rewatchable.
this right now, it makes you want to go back and watch Return of the Joker again. I'm
Yes.
like, let's go watch it. Where
Yes.
you start talking about MCU movies and you're like, I don't really want to watch Age of Ultron again. That was not
Yeah.
that great. So
Yeah.
whatever. There's only very few MCU movies that I can rewatch. Very,
Yeah.
very, very, very few. Civil War is one of them. I really like Civil War. That
Yeah.
was
I
a
like
really
that
good
one.
movie.
To be honest, I actually liked all three Captain America. Even what's it called?
Winter
Falcon and
Soldier
Winter
was a
Soldier.
good one.
I can watch all those. I can actually rewatch those because I don't get tired. Iron Man, the first one is the only one I could rewatch and not get tired. Um, the second one I just can't because I can't get over that. What's his name? Whiplash, whatever his name is,
Oh yeah,
Mickey Rourke. I
yeah.
couldn't get over that because his accent was so fake. Ugh, on top of that, and then the Mandarin, and in the third
That was
one,
such
that
a
was just
letdown.
that
That was
dude. Oh
such a
my god. Okay,
letdown.
see, Thor was good. I can rewatch the first one because seeing the first one and then going to the Avengers, you could even do the first one, first Thor, and then Thor Ragnarok, and I'll be good with those two. But the second one sucked. Dark World, I did not like that movie. That movie sucked to me. Age of Ultron, Age of Ultron has its good elements, but that movie sucked. Um,
It really did suck.
I'm trying to think about like all the ones I could rewatch because the Captain America that all the whole thing saga I can rewatch that right now. Like I can be like, yo, actually I love the first Avenger. It was really good. Um, but I can't think of another like series that I like from them besides like Thor. If the next one, Love and Thunder, comes out to be good, I think Thor will have a strong content contender. Sorry, couldn't even say
Yeah.
it. I wouldn't call it a trilogy anymore. It'll be more like a saga. But
Yeah.
the second one kills you. I'm trying to think of what else they have. Because I remember my friend when we were talking about like who has the best trilogy. I was like, Captain America has the best trilogy. He was the Avengers. I'm like, yeah, but that's the team up movie. So of course everybody's gonna go crazy for the team up movie, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have the best track record. So because Age of Ultron fell out, because you can say I'm gonna put them in the order, right? I'm gonna say Endgame, Infinity War, the first Avengers, and then Age of Ultron. If we can rank them,
Yeah. I agree
like
with that.
dude, to be honest, Civil War can be an in between because they cheated. They used other superheroes, so they kind of cheated to have that one be so amusing. But to be honest, I can't think of any other like Ant Man. Dude, to be honest, my favorite parts was Luis, the dude who told the story. He was like I
Dude,
love Paul Rudd,
that
but
saved those
yeah,
movies. It's like,
yeah,
okay, so like I talked to my cousin, right? My cousin told
yeah,
a friend, and he said, like, hey, I got a problem with you. So you're gonna go over here. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Hey, so and I was like, bro, I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So
So
like
freaking
I
funny.
think to be honest, that's like the best part of rewatch. After everything else, I'm just like, yeah, the villain sucks for both. Like Ghost and the other Wasp dude. What's his name? He wasn't a Wasp. He was a Yellow Jacket, whatever he was supposed to be,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, like I can't think of another movie I can rewatch. Like maybe it's because it's in the back of my head, and my friend will be like, "Well, I can rewatch all this," and I'm like, "Don't bring in the X-Men because this is not Marvel. That's
No.
technically Fox."
And even
I
then,
can't.
like, I can't rewatch the third X-Men movie.
This is true because I can watch, let's say, even the prequels was supposed to be a reboot. I can actually watch those movies. I
I
can
can I can
do
rewatch I can rewatch uh the time of future
Days of
past
Future
or
Past.
whatever.
Days of Future Past. Yeah. Have you
That
seen the
was a good
road
one.
cut? The road cut version?
No.
Dude, that one was really good, bro. They add like an extra like 20 minutes. In
You need
Rogue,
to send me all these, bro. Send me all these different cuts.
it's hard, bro. You're just gonna have to rewatch the podcast and be like, okay, I need to let me remember which one he told me because I'm telling you, like the extended cut of almost every movie is always 10 times better. For some reason, it's just that much better. That's why,
Yeah,
when I was
that's true.
younger, when I heard the director's cut, I was like, what's the difference? And now I'm like, bro, there's a huge difference in director's cut because they add what they couldn't add because of like runtime. They had a special runtime, and then when they kept breaking those barriers, they just couldn't
Right.
hold on to those. So now it's different. You can do if you're gonna do a 3 hour movie, you have to have an intermission. If you have a 4 hour movie, you definitely have to have two intermissions. I don't know why they do it like that, but it's retarded. But sorry,
Dude,
man.
I didn't have not one intermission during Snyder Cut. I
Wait, you
watched
went
the
to the
whole
theater to watch it?
hours. No. So
Oh,
the Snyder Cut, I woke up because it came out like on a Friday, right?
yeah, I think so.
Like a Thursday night, Friday type deal. I woke up at 4 a.m.
Yes, we talked about it.
to
Yes,
watch
yes.
it, and I watched it straight from 4 to 8. And as soon as I was done at 8 o'clock, I was like, all right, let's get to work.
Oh, see, that it was hard for me because I think I fell asleep late, and then I woke up. I think it was like six-ish or something, and I was like, I wanted to start watching it. I started watching it pretty late. I was watching it on my way to work, at work, on my way back from work. So I was watching it in pieces, and then I sat down and actually rewatched the whole thing by myself. Then I watched it with my sister, but I fell asleep because I was tired. Like it was late. We started it like at 10, and I was just like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna watch the whole thing. And my sister wanted to watch it, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna stay up, bro. I'm already tired. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. And then I didn't, and then I just stayed watching it with my by myself right here. I kind of watched it with my mom. My mom actually watched it with my sister in Spanish, and she said it was a good movie. And I was like, dude, I kind of want to watch it in Spanish now because I saw it in
I don't want
English.
to watch
That's
it
what I
in
saw.
Spanish.
No, I don't know.
I just
It
hate
might be
those
good.
I hate those like typical Spanish voice actors.
Yeah. Ah, tú estás
Bro.
hablando así. Yeah,
Exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
Exactly, bro.
But yeah, but Ruben, it's been a pleasure, bro. I know it's late. It's super late for both of us. I don't know if you got to go to work tomorrow.
I'm working from home, but yeah.
Lucky you, not me. I gotta go to work. I gotta wake up I usually wake up at 6:15.
I mean, I still gotta wake up early. I gotta wake up at like 6:30.
Oh, that's not as it's I don't know, it's just extra little minutes. But then I have to drive 45 minutes to my brother's house, then drive from there to the next job. So it's like maybe 3 hours of wasting in between, till I actually get it's like two hours, right? In between for me getting up to actually starting to work. Tomorrow should be a short day, but I have other things to do.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So anyways, bro, thank you for coming on, bro. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
I like these one-on-ones, bro, because we could talk for. I think we could talk for ages, bro. To be honest,
we can, dude.
We should be best friends, but we're not. One day, maybe you can
we'll
join.
become best friends. Now that everybody else has left us.
Yeah, we can join each other's circles because we have to intertwine. We have to have that common ground. You know what I mean? But anyways, Ruben, you're the man. Everybody, thank you guys. This is Ruben. Go follow him at whatever. What are you under? Where to go follow? Where can we go follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Ruben Ozzy Camacho.
That's it. You don't have Twitter and all that other stuff.
I have Twitter. I think they're all the same thing, really. At Twitter, I think it's Ruben Ozzy Camacho. Facebook is Ruben Ozzy Camacho. So I even think my Snapchat is the same one too. I think it might be.
How old are you? I'm just kidding. He has his OnlyFans is Ruben Ozzy Camacho.
My OnlyFans is Sexy Sax Man. Probably. I don't know.
I bet that's what it is. I bet that's what it is.
You can watch pictures of my saxophone with my toes.
Yes.
And subscribe for $29.99 a month.
There you go, $29.99. That's a deal. There's gonna be a special offer coming up soon, so y'all better stay tuned to his OnlyFans. just go to his Linktree account or whatever, and you can hit him up there. Anyways, he's married, so everybody calm down, right? Don't get too crazy.
Yes, I am married.
All right. So, anyways, thank you, Ruben. You are the man. This is the Bat Bro. This is the real Bat Bro.
Yeah, man.
Chris, if you're watching this, if you're really a fan, I love you, bro. But you let me down. I'll say it again. I know I said it last time, but bro, you let me down, bro. I really thought you were more of a fan than I was. I really wanted to meet somebody that was a bigger fan than I am. I still haven't met a bigger fan, but I met a fan that's close, and that's Ruben. So Ruben, you are the man, bro. So thank you for joining, and thank everybody. Thank you guys for joining me once again. And y'all already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, do your thing, leave a comment.
Do that.
Good. Say something good about Ruben's beard. I don't know. Say something good about my beard. Maybe our shirts. Represent our shirts, right? Represent.
Dude, argue with us, all right? About what about the Batmans and the DCAU? Where's my Batman symbol? Hold on, where'd it go? It was just here. Did it fall off? There it is.
There it is.
Batman.
Did it fall? This dude. Did my shirt fall off? This guy.
I'm like, where'd the symbol go? Did it fall off? There you go. Batman. Go argue with us on the comments. Go tell us that we're wrong and that, you know, why you are right, and we'll argue back and we'll tell you why you're wrong and we're right.
Yeah, because this is gonna be a debate. This is gonna be a debate for the ages, but we're always gonna say that Batman is the man, and I don't care. I actually want to do this Batman lore thing. We come up with our own stories and stuff like that because I have a medieval Batman that I want to talk about. Because dude, okay, I know I mentioned this a couple of times before, but I was part of this crew that was called Movie Pilots. There were creators on Facebook. I was a part of this Facebook.
I remember that. I think I remember that.
Yeah, and I loved it. Okay, and I was actually working on telling the story of the rivalry of Batman and Joker through the ages and how they changed every so often, because I saw concept art of like him in the medieval times and like way past in the future. I mean, to in the past and then into the future and stuff like that. So I wanted to make a timeline that I made up, right? And I really wanted to do that, but I haven't. But maybe we could do some fan fiction or something.
Dude, do it. Dude, write your own comic story about medieval Batman, just like Batman Ninja.
Yes, dude, just like Batman Ninja, because exactly, they stole my idea. DC, I'm still waiting for my royalties, bro. I made that story up before y'all did, man. Shut up. I'm just kidding.
Dude, medieval Batman, dude?
Heck yeah.
Oh, bro.
With the medieval Joker, bro. Just, bro. And they had him as a dragon. Dude, the concept art, I'm telling you, off this concept art, bro, they got me so hyped. I gotta find who did the art, but anyways.
Do it.
I'm so down. Okay. Y'all already know what it is.
Woo!
And always remember, that's life. Bye-bye.
I'm about to go be a little gluttonous, sin in the gluttony form. I'm going to go eat something that I shouldn't be eating, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
No, I don't know. Ruben, do you have any other last comments that you want to add to this? Like, you want to hype this up? I don't know. I don't know what to tell them to watch this because nobody's watching. Why are you not watching, man? What's wrong with you?
Bro, go follow my dude, all right, on this channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hey, and if you have any ideas on anything you want to debate or talk about, hit my boy up, all right? He'll put you on a podcast. I'll put money. You know, they know I like to bet and I lose a lot, but
he
still.
Lost last time.
Hey, I'll put money on my dude here to argue why Batman is better than every other superhero. Challenge him. I dare you. Challenge him. Tell him which superhero is better than Batman, and he will tell you his contingency plan on how to beat that superhero. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Look, I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna go on record.
Do it right now.
Batman will kill Thanos. I'm just saying. He can beat him. He can beat him.
He dropped the mic. He just dropped the mic. So y'all shut your mouths. Y'all don't know. Y'all know your rules, jabroni. Shut your mouth.
Battle my dude. Battle my dude right here.
As the famous Stone Cold used to say, that's the bottom line because Stone
Cold said so.